Nomortland is the 8th episode of Rick and Morty's 8th season, making it the 79th episode overall. It's set to premiere on July 13th, 2025, and it promises to keep expanding the show's chaotic and bizarre multiverse. With a TV-14 DLV rating, we can expect the usual edgy humor, stylized violence, and absolutely no filters. The episode title Nomortland is a pun. No Morty Land. Yep, you guessed it. No Morty this time. This adventure pairs Rick with the one person he least wants to be stuck with, Jerry, and the title also pays tribute to the 2020 film Nomadland. Fun fact, in the previous season, we saw hints that Rick is actually starting to appreciate Jerry, even if he'll never admit it out loud. The movie Nomadland follows Fern, a woman in her 60s who loses everything after an economic collapse in her Nevada town. Instead of settling somewhere new, she packs up and hits the road, living in her van and drifting through the American West, taking on odd jobs to survive. She meets other people, mostly older folks, who've also embraced this nomadic lifestyle, finding freedom and resilience away from traditional society. It's a quiet, poetic, and deeply human look at life on the margins. If Nomortland follows that vibe, we're likely in for a mysterious drifter, probably the one who kicks off the adventure, and it looks like Rick and Jerry are along for the ride. This kind of duo-centric episode isn't new. Back in season 7, we got the Jerrick Trap, where Rick literally swapped minds with Jerry just to win an argument, and of course, it totally backfired. That kind of chaotic Rick and Jerry energy seems to be making a comeback in Nomortland. It all starts off pretty normal. Jerry's having breakfast like it's just another day. Beth asks if he's seen the car keys, finds them herself, and life goes on. Meanwhile, Rick and Space Beth are having some totally pointless convo, and Summer is raging because Morty tossed out her kombucha. Quick side note, kombucha's a fermented tea, in case you were wondering. Suddenly, things get weird. Jerry's quietly enjoying his cereal, until another Jerry, yep, a bearded nomadic version, steps out of the bathroom, groaning about some midnight ice cream that clearly didn't sit right. Our Jerry freezes, staring down his doppelganger like he's seeing a ghost. Cut to Rick stuffing some kind of alien into the freezer. Jerry walks in, and Rick snaps at him, reminding him his meatballs are still in there. Classic Rick. But Jerry, he's distracted. His eyes are glued to the other Jerry, who just casually walks upstairs like this is totally normal. Trying to act chill, Jerry starts rambling about some weird show he watched, involving pee.
Yeah.
Rick, being Rick, claps back, "Are you the one into pee?" Then he just loses it, because this conversation is so pointless, even for him. At this point, I've got two solid theories about what's happening. Theory 1, Jerry hasn't confronted the nomad version of himself yet. He's freaking out inside, but doesn't know how to bring it up without sounding completely insane. Theory 2, Jerry has talked to his double, and now he's just trying to stall so Rick doesn't catch on before Nomad Jerry sneaks away. In the promo clips, there's a quick scene where Nomad Jerry is sprinting through a house while eating cereal. Combine that with his cereal obsession at the beginning, and yeah, I'm starting to think cereal is his thing. In another unfinished promo shot, we see Rick and Nomad Jerry on what looks like a deserted island, chilling in front of a beach shack. Rick tries to get his attention, but Jerry's just floating in the water, living his best life. No stress, no worries. This time, it's not about Rick and Morty. It's Rick and Jerry, and not just any Jerry, a nomadic bearded version from another dimension. If there's a Jerry in that dimension, there had to be a Rick. So here's my theory. Nomad Jerry either stole or accidentally picked up a portal gun, and now he's been wandering through the multiverse with no destination, just drifting. Hence, Nomortland. Maybe he was just trying to escape or impress someone and ended up grabbing the portal gun without knowing what he was doing. Now he's basically an interdimensional squatter, hopping from house to house, eating other Jerry's food and dipping before anyone notices. The scruffy beard is not a fashion choice. It's proof of just how long he's been on the move. And honestly, as goofy as Jerry is, this version is kinda resourceful. He found a way to survive. If he can't go home, might as well live rent-free somewhere else, as long as he avoids running into his alternate selves. Our Jerry does see him, and instead of exposing him, Nomad Jerry begs for a little more time, just a few more days to chill before he moves on. This might even explain that island scene where he and Rick are hanging out, Maybe Rick hasn't figured it all out yet. Now the big question is, how is this going to end? Option 1. Rick finds out the truth, but lets Nomad Jerry go. Maybe he even respects him after all. This version actually did something with his life. Option 2. Nomad Jerry's tired of running, and Rick helps him return to his original timeline. A rare sentimental move from Rick. Maybe. No matter how it ends, this episode looks promising. We're getting comedy, adventure, a twist on the usual formula, and a deeper dive into one of the show's most underestimated characters. What do you think? Do you buy this theory? Got your own? Drop it in the comments. I read them all, and I love getting into these wild multiverse debates with you. Catch you in the next video. Fun fact, in the previous season, we saw hints that Rick is actually starting to appreciate Jerry, even if he'll never admit it out loud.